Welcome back to the channel, guys. Been buying some parts. Got some John Deere tips to Pioneer female adapters to plug into my John Deere 4050. So I don't have to change my inlets on my tractor. Well, I don't think I could have parked it any closer, but I'm gonna get them plugged in here just so they're ready. And I do have a valve to plug into probably remote 2 to add a third one. But we've been top dressing wheat. We got about half our wheat top dress, and then we got 3 inches of rain. So hopefully the nitrogen stayed where it needed to be. We've been servicing tractors. And Dad and one of his buddies from his work, Bob, big thank you to Bob. They got the disc blades all on the disc. We just did the front gangs. We do have disc blades for the back gangs, but they weren't ready for it yet. These ones got worn down a lot quicker, so. Anyway, look at that. She looks good now. She'll be digging real well. It's a Sunflower. Don't know the exact model. I don't feel like walking back there, but it is a 25-foot disc, and we bought it brand new in 2019. So she was due for some disc blades. We do got some new hydraulic lines to run across the disc for the Packer and Crumbler. Due to the fact that the brand new Packer we bought in 2019, the hitch broke on it, and so it ripped all the, or both, not all, but both the hydraulic lines across the disc to the Packer, ripped them all out, tore them up. This truck's just kind of sitting in here out of the weather, but won't be using it for a while. 8300 up front there is service grease ready to go. 8220 service grease ready to go. 8560 service grease ready to go. Besides this one needs a wash. Those ones have been washed. Probably just got a little bit of barn dust on them. Nurse trailer's full of 28 right now, or 26.0. 28 water. 28 water and Thio, I mean. 8330 needs serviced. Grain drills just need the grain drill just needs greased. My grain drill over out back there needs greased. We need to get the roller out, move that cart over. Now the Packer here, we got some new hoses for it, just kind of wrapped up right there. We need to string through it, but here is the weld that was done to fix where the tongue broke. It broke right where the welds were. We need to get this all wire wheeled, and should have done it when it was fresh, but ran out of time, so we need to get it wire wheeled up and painted. Well, as you can see, it is the next day. It's a little sunnier, a little nicer to work on some stuff. Got the GMC straight truck over here. Dad got the tank in the back of it. This is kind of our second nurse truck, along with our semi-trailer. We just have a pump up in here. We got 2 sprayers. We either use that as, you know, a second one, or get in tighter fields, or Mike uses it, my dad's brother, for the pull behind fast sprayer. Dixie's digging really good. Well, hopefully once we get that wire mat down and fill her back in and some stone, environments won't just crawl underneath the barn.
That'd be so scary. Oh my god, the dirt on the dog cart.
Can I help Dad, Dixie?
Wire.
Smoke them out. Dixie's helping. She's getting it. Well, somebody tricked me. Said something was wrong with the truck. Ended up she just bought a new transfer tank and toolbox for the Yale Farm rig. Literally thought my diff was blown out or something.
I'm surprised you believed it.
But anyway, back of the shop here, it's all sand and dirt, and we got rodents digging under the concrete, and lean-tos on the other side of that, and they're digging underneath that too. So we got smoke bombs and got them all up in the holes. We're gonna light them and put bricks in front of them. It's supposed to kill them. Then the plan is to lay down this wire mat and bury it, because apparently rodents don't like that. And then we'll open the door, and we got to do that whole section. Well, there's the new toolbox and fuel tank. Look at her. I feel like that's a pretty good random present to get.
Yeah, for $1,000.
But anyway, I gotta run down and get some gravel. We're gonna put that over the wire mat, so fun times. Just got done stapling some of the wire mat, then we gotta slide the door and do the rest. There we go, driving her with our knees. That way we can YouTube. Well, the other farm's only like a quarter to half mile down the road. So, we're going back to the main farm with a bucket of stone. We don't got any at the home farm right now, but we got a pile there, so. All we need is like half a bucket or so I got like 3/4 of a bucket.
Maybe if you're going over to Green, you get a couple cats out in the fucking barn, I don't know. Thinking about it.
Back to the barn cats.
2 or 3.
Snipped.
In my back pocket.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. Are they over there or on the porch?
Probably right here and you can pull it back.
Make it a little long, don't have to make it too long. Yeah.
Snipping. What do you think of our job?
That's great.
It's great. We doing a good job?
Mm-hmm.
We're trying our best. You don't look too enthused.
It's cold.
Making her stand out here.
Yeah, it's cold.
You usually like a lawn chair or something.
I'm okay.
Campfire.
Yeah.
Well, me and my father came to a conclusion that we are going to stick the grain cart back in that spot that we're putting wire mat down and digging out. The rock rake is sitting back there. Of course, that hasn't been used in like 10 years. We want something back there that will pull out regularly and that'll be easy to pull out. And so yeah, it's a good spot. We got the 8330 on the disc, which this doesn't usually pull the disc. It's usually on the corn planter, but this is the tractor that was easily, readily available to be hooked up to it when they changed the disc blades. So this is the last tractor that needs service, so we're planning on doing that today yet, and it's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Actually, it's 5:30. I just looked. Pull my tether out. We can just leave that outside now that summer or springtime, I mean. Stick it back in the barn when it starts getting hot so it don't get all faded. It's the newest piece of equipment I own. It's a 2019. The H is dead, so we're gonna hook the skid steer to it, yank it backwards, and we'll get the cart out. And that frees up another spot in this barn, and there's only so much we can put in that back barn because, or back of the shop because of height. And it's not as roomy, but that'll give us another free spot back here. Roller and drill are gonna be coming out soon, and we didn't want to put something in that spot that we're gonna have to basically pull out soon in the next 3 or 4 weeks, because there's only one access into that barn in the back, one way in, one way out. And the problem is when you stick something back in that corner, well, then stuff gets piled around it, and you gotta move everything out to get what you want out. So the car is looking a little dirty. Amber somehow managed to keep the truck pretty clean, besides on the right side. Had to move over for a car. Look at that girl. Beauty. Yeah, this box she got for me is, or for us, however you want to look at it, is pretty dang nice. I just got to get a pump and a nozzle for it. Yep. 75 gallons. playing around, I guess. No, she's disabling the tonneau cover. Hey, this is on film. Whoa, junk foam seal for it. I don't even know what this is. What do you buy? Yep, for our farm, yep. Got that, so we can feel up that when it's far away. So Amber is taking all this sealant off, glue, goo, whatever you want to call it. Put some goo on and wash back windshield. We got to get it, see how that sits. If it sits low enough, we'll let it back windshield. If not, we'll do doors or something. All right, now we gotta make sure it's center. Got it all broomed out underneath. Got like 9.5 on this side. Keys.
Yeah.
So we just got that project done. She's all tightened down. Back window's washed. And it's not sitting up high, so we can letter the back window with our farm name. So
They did good.
they did very good. Well, Amber's going home. I gotta go help Dad get a blade. One of his V plows on a pallet to put away for storage. So now all we gotta do there is put a pump on it and a vent. She's smiling. What do you think? Got a couple new chemical pumps around here, around this joint. Gotta do some more shop cleaning because it's a natural disaster. It looks like a tornado came through and we got a bunch of seed to get. So all seed will fill up that area and this area and some of the center. So also got an Allis Chalmers forklift right there. It's gonna be for sale. It runs, needs a new starter or something. Gotta figure that out. That's the reason it's been sitting back there, because no motivation to work on it. There, they're all in there. Getting a little low on sulfur, but don't have too much more wheat to top dress. Oh, I cannot wait to run this old girl in the field. It's gonna be the slickest hay mowing setup, baling setup, drilling setup. Something about the 50 series, front wheel assist. Gotta love them. I like the old style stuffs, how they look, but eventually I might get the new, or the easier ones. Not that I need them, but for my father. That's good. Let it down. What's he doing? Dogs are always into something. All right. Kind of running out of time today, so we're not going to move the cart over here today, but we are just going to stick the baler here for now. It's for sale anyway, going to be sold. So yeah, and this is the Allis Chalmers forklift I was telling you about. We were thinking it's the starter, but we can't really figure it out. So we'll crank the seed tender in here right up in the center. It's going to be used very soon. That's why we don't want to pack it in tight. There's a bunch of junk stacked around it, but this is an Allis Chalmers forklift. AC, Allis Chalmers. Dad used it for years, ever since I was a little kid. I mean, I remember it. We got a Clark nowadays, and we got the skid steer. So this was still being used, then we were having problems with the starter. Can't figure it out, otherwise the motor runs and everything, but yeah, it's gonna be for sale once we're gonna pull it in the shop here and get it pictured soon. So trying to get rid of a bunch of old crap. But yeah, the plan here is to dig the rest of this out. It's a project, I know. You know, see, we got half shop up here, and then we got cold storage in the back. And well, then you got stuff like this that gets stuck back here, and then crap piled around it, and junk accumulators. But we got that all done up on that side. Now we got to dig out this whole side, put wire mat down, and then sand, and then stone, so it doesn't happen again. I do not think I videoed it because it was going pretty fast paced, but we did smoke bomb the hell out of the holes that were underneath the barn. You know, who knows how far they burrowed underneath, or who knows how big the burrows are. Not good. The shop was built in '76, so and the roof is pretty bad. I don't know if you've seen some of my pictures on Instagram, TikTok, or on here. There's a bunch of white dots all over this roof. Well, we had some white sealant. All the washers on the old nails were leaking to the roof, well, or on some portions of it. So we hit every single nail up on the roof here. I don't know if you can see, with a sealant. So every single nail. So that's what that is. And it's like, well, for the price of a new roof, you can basically build a shop. You know, it's like, so we were thinking we were just going to tear down the front half of the building where the concrete is, leave this part up because this part's fine. It's really leaking up front there, and build a new shop. Dixie knows there's stuff under there. She's a pointer. Purrs like a kitten. Gosh, it was a lot of money for my 19-year-old self, but I'm glad I bought this thing. I love this thing. Rock picker hasn't sat outside a day in its life ever, but it's gonna sit out for the next couple weeks because we're gonna be picking rock soon. And hell, the rock rake hasn't even sat outside ever, but let's get the sprayer in. It's done for the day. Well, anyway, guys, that's gonna be it for today's video. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and see you in the next one. Peace.